They murdered his family, framed him for the crime, and left him for dead. But the cartel made one fatal mistake. They left a monster alive. This is the story of a father who went to hell and back for a brutal revenge. Let's break it down. The story opens with a man named Jack, and trust me, this guy isn't just training, he's punishing himself. We see him pushing his body to the absolute limit, so much so that his hands are actually bleeding. But he doesn't stop. He can't. We quickly learn Jack was once just a regular man, until a vicious Chinese mafia group brutally murdered his daughter and his entire family. Ever since that day, he's been systematically hunting and eliminating every single person involved. Today, his target is a gangster called Kong, who's been busy shaking people down for money. Jack cleverly forces a meeting by blackmailing him. But the moment Kong shows up, he instantly recognizes Jack and tries to bolt. Kill him. Kong screams, and his men grab their weapons to do the job. Kong leans back, completely confident his people can handle one guy. He was dead wrong. Suddenly, one of his goons literally flies through the air and crashes right next to him. Jack's an absolute unstoppable force. They can't even scratch him. He beats them down so viciously that nobody dares to get back up. Kong tries again, sending more guys. Jack kills them too, leaving only the one coward trying to run. Jack catches him and quickly overpowers him. Terrified, Kong pleads, "I didn't kill your family. I just got paid to do it." He points Jack toward the real killer, the bodyguard of a powerful industrialist named Ing Hao. Jack, now focused, heads straight to a high school. This is where the bodyguard, Adam, picks up Hao's daughter every day. As Jack approaches the girl, Adam instantly senses danger. "Watch where you're going," Adam says. But after a quick pat-down, he finds nothing and lets Jack leave. What Adam missed. Jack had secretly slipped a tracker into the daughter's bag. At home, Hao, the industrialist, absolutely loses it on his daughter, Bella, because she got into a fight at school. "Is this how you act? Do you know how much I donate because of your behavior every year?" Bella tries to explain that those boys started it, but Hao won't listen. Bella storms off, refusing dinner. Meanwhile, Hao's manager, Julia, tells him the police found drugs in their shipment. She suspects someone inside the company is working with local dealers to smuggle drugs. Hao knows this news would destroy his business and reputation. He tells Julia to handle it carefully. Jack, listening to every word via the tracker's microphone, is now convinced Hao is the one who took his family. On the other side of the city, Kang's operation has been shut down by the police. Kong explains to his boss that Jack killed all his men and called the cops. Before Kong can finish, his boss, Victor, smashes a chair into his face. Victor then casually sits, mocking him. "Is your life worth $200 million? Right then, a terrifying killer named Natasha executes Kong. Kang's remaining men try to escape, but Natasha kills them too. Victor then takes a call from an angry contact about the missing goods. Back with Hao, he realizes he was too harsh on Bella. He cancels an important meeting to take her to see her mom, hoping she will forgive him. Bella is still fuming though. They leave through a secret route known only to Adam and Julia. But they are walking right into Jack's trap. Jack has planted bombs at every turn. He has the detonator and is waiting for their car to hit the sweet spot. Then, they suddenly stop. Jack panics. Did they find the bomb? Nope. Just a minor road rage incident blocking the way. Adam thinks they will move soon. But before he can react, a truck opens up, immediately unleashes a hail of bullets. The bulletproof windows save their lives, but they are trapped. The attackers try to snatch Bella. Adam fights back desperately. Then, Victor arrives, signaling to keep them alive. They drag Hao out of the car and take him. A bodyguard tries to stop Victor, who easily kicks him aside. The guards are quickly all killed. Adam, outnumbered, can't hold them off. Hearing the gunfire, Jack rushes to the scene. The goons are taking Hao in a truck. Adam manages to catch the truck, jumping aboard. As he opens the gate, he's attacked, but slips inside. Inside, he finds more killers, and then Natasha descends on him. Adam is no match for her brutal attacks. With a fierce kick, she hurls him off the moving truck. Bella is now being chased by a horde of gunmen. Anyone trying to help her is shot down. They are about to get her, when Jack rams his car straight into the mob. He hesitates for a second. Why am I helping her? She's the daughter of the man who ruined my life. He thinks maybe Hao should feel the pain of losing a child. But Jack isn't truly heartless. He goes to save his enemy's daughter. Jack crushes the goons with his car and tells Bella to get in fast. She trusts him and climbs in. But there's a massive bounty on her head, and the goons are relentless. Jack leads the chase right back to where he planted the bombs. As their cars get close, he slams the detonator. Boom! A massive blast destroys the cars following them. Adam, still alive but badly hurt, watches it all from a distance, powerless. Elsewhere, a reporter is publicly demanding action against the drug mafia. The very next scene, he is kidnapped with his family. A ruthless man named Clay is furious whenever he hears his name on TV. Clay offers him drugs as a gift. He threatens to kill his family unless he complies. When the reporter refuses, Clay executes his wife in front of his eyes. Clay tells him he could have saved his wife. Now he must choose which of his children will live. Knowing he has no choice, the distraught reporter takes the gun to kill his older son. Clay then casually executes the younger son, and finally, the reporter himself. And unfortunately for Ing Hao, he is next on Clay's list. Hao's men catch him and bring him to Clay's base. Clay wants Hao to sign over his small logistics company for $200 million. Hao knows this means Clay will use his yard to smuggle drugs. He refuses. Clay says, "Chairman, you are worth more alive." But then he threatens Bella. "Your daughter is of no use to me. If you don't sign, she won't survive." Meanwhile, Jack brings Bella to his safe house. Bella recognizes him from the school meeting. "You were in the news," she says. "You killed your wife and daughter, right?" Jack snaps. "I didn't kill them. Your dad, Ing Hao, did." When Bella doesn't believe him, Jack shows her proof that her father is involved with the drug mafia. Jack, despite his hatred, refuses to use an innocent girl as a pawn for his revenge. He tells Bella to go home. Bella quickly calls Julia from a payphone. Learning Bella was attacked, Julia warns her not to trust anyone, including Adam, and says she will come herself. Bella waits, and then a police car arrives. "I'll take you to the station," one officer says. "Julia will meet you there." Bella starts to go, but another man comes up, says everything's fine, and shoots the first guy. The man was a fake cop. As he tries to take Bella, Jack reappears and stops him. The man doesn't know anything, so Jack knocks him out and leaves him. Now Bella has no one left to trust but Jack, who has saved her life twice. She reveals that her mother died 3 years ago from drugs. Her father absolutely despises drugs and the drug business. "I'm sure my dad didn't kill your family," she pleads. Jack considers this. She's either telling the truth, or she's totally clueless about her father. Either way, he sees that she could be incredibly useful. He agrees to work with her. Meanwhile, Adam finds the fake police crime scene. Someone has shot the fake cop, meaning someone is actively erasing the evidence. The next day, Bella and Jack go to a shipping yard. Bella tells him that 3 years ago, her dad fired some employees for shipping drugs. They supposedly got out of jail and became mercenaries. They go to the yard where those men used to work. Bella says the details are on the computer, but they won't let Jack in. "I'll go first, you follow," she says. Bella approaches the guard, screaming, and loudly announces she is Ing Hao's daughter. He doesn't believe her until he sees her missing persons report on TV. His face goes pale. He asks how she escaped. That's when Jack smashes through the gate. Jack grabs the employment details of the fired workers and demands to know where they meet. The manager says they live in a very dangerous slum market where even the police are too scared to go. Jack smashes his phone and threatens him. "Next time, I won't break the phone, I'll break you." They head to the market. Everyone stares. They know Jack and Bella are outsiders. Jack tells Bella to wait, saying he'll handle the goons. She stops him. "These are low-level guys," she argues. "You'll just alert them. Let me go. No one will suspect me." Bella enters and demands to see the boss. When a man refuses, she slaps him hard. Before he can retaliate, Bella says she's the daughter of Ing Hao and offers $20 million for herself. The man immediately takes her to his boss. Inside, Bella sees a den of drugs and prostitution. The man takes her bag before letting her in. Since the tracker was in the bag, Jack loses all audio. Bella meets Lee, who used to work for her dad before becoming a gangster. You came all this way, Lee says. What do you want? Bella asks for his help finding her father, promising the $20 million. Lee laughs. The man who kidnapped your dad is the king of the drug world. Why would I fight him for a measly $20 million? His real plan is to get more money from Clay and her family. Meanwhile, Victor is savagely torturing an old friend of Jack's. He gets a text from Lee, the girl has been found. Victor also sends the text to Adam, trying to draw him out. Bella realizes she's trapped. She grabs a knife and lunges at Lee. Lee catches her and tells his people to cut off her hand. Before they can, Jack crashes through the gate and starts beating everyone senseless. Lee grabs Bella, putting a knife to her throat. Bella cleverly slashes his hand, giving Jack an opening. Jack savagely beats Lee and demands to know where Clay is. Lee tells him about Clay's drug center outside the city and says Howe is probably there. He warns that it's an inescapable place. He mentions a key person Jack needs to find at Hotel Giotti. Before they can get more info, the building is swarmed with thugs. Jack fights his way out. Goons hang on his bike and shoot at him, but Jack won't be stopped. They reach a terrifying dead end. Jump! Jack yells. I'll cover you. The fall is too high. Bella freezes in fear. The gunmen close in. Suddenly, a hidden door bursts open, taking out half the goons. It's Natasha, and she wastes no time in finishing off the rest. Now, it's Jack's turn. Give me the girl, and I'll let you live, she hisses. Jack refuses, and they clash. Jack lands multiple blows, but she just laughs maniacally. For the first time, she's met someone truly like her. She keeps attacking, weakening Jack. As he runs with Bella, Natasha catches him and stabs him in the shoulder. Though severely wounded, Jack fights back, hitting her so hard she finally collapses, knocked out. More goons arrive for Bella. Then, Adam appears and shoots them all. He tells Bella to come with him. But she no longer trusts him and runs. Jack, seeing Adam trying to take Bella, attacks him. He is about to kill Adam, but Bella stops him. The pair leaves quickly. Jack is badly injured and develops a high fever. They can't go to a hospital because the whole area is controlled by Clay's people. Bella spots a vet's clinic. She carries Jack inside. The doctor initially refuses until Bella pulls out a gun. He quickly cleans and stitches the wound, giving Jack antibiotics to fight infection. Jack is out of danger but needs rest. They check into a nearby hotel. Jack sees news about himself on TV. The receptionist recognizes him. She hands him the room key and tells him to go upstairs. But she immediately calls Clay's people. Jack tells Bella, "We don't need to go anywhere. This hotel belongs to the enemy. He'll be here soon." The antibiotics knock Jack into a deep sleep. Bella, exhausted, finally rests her eyes. Soon, a small army of armed gangsters floods the hotel. A man cautiously tries to open the door. Jack breaks his neck, throws him out, and seals the room. He grabs a weapon and begins systematically cutting down every single one of them. He is fighting with a terrifying, almost inhuman frenzy. Only the boss is left. Jack finishes him, but not before breaking his leg. The boss tells him everything about the drug source. He warns Jack that he's a great fighter, but should give up. As Jack walks out, Natasha returns. She had survived the last attack. This time, she is completely merciless, walking Jack toward a fire, burning his feet. She's about to kill him when Adam appears and shoots her from behind. Jack, severely wounded, passes out. When he wakes up, he attacks Adam. Bella calms him down. "We're safe now." When Adam learns Jack believes Howe killed his family, he tries to convince him it's a mistake. But Jack has proof. His wife worked for Howe for 8 years. When she found out about the smuggling in Howe's company, Howe had her killed. Jack is determined to have his revenge. When Jack won't listen, Adam is forced to knock him out so he can't hurt Howe. Moments later, Julia arrives. But her people are working for Clay. They quickly capture everyone. Some take Bella and Julia. One stays to finish off Adam. But Jack wakes up and attacks the man, saving Adam's life. At the base, Clay is still trying to get Howe to sign the papers. When he refuses, they drag Bella in front of him. Howe pleads for his daughter's life, saying he will do anything. Clay finally forces him to sign. Clay is celebrating when Victor bursts in, saying the man who cost them $200 million is still alive. Clay insults him. I gave you a job and you failed. If my father hadn't hired you, you'd be gone. Victor has had enough. He brutally murders Clay. Victor has been plotting this day for years. Jack has now breached their base. He cuts down guards left and right. Adam sneaks in, and a female assassin attacks him. They fight fiercely, and Adam finally kills her. Jack goes inside and finds Victor has usurped Clay's power. Victor hands Jack a gun and tells him to shoot Howe, and he'll let Bella go. Jack refuses, and Victor's men shoot him. Jack struggles to escape, but Victor lands a vicious kick, badly injuring him. He keeps kicking Jack, who is in agonizing pain. Jack tries to fight back, but Victor is too strong. Victor sneers, I thought you were smart, but you're not even worthy of being my enemy. Right here, Jack finally learns the truth. Victor killed his family because they were in his way. Hearing this, Jack explodes with a renewed rage. He grabs an iron bat and attacks Victor again and again. Victor easily shrugs off the blows. He snatches the bat and hits Jack, knocking him out cold. Victor is about to deliver the final blow when Adam arrives and starts shooting. Victor ducks for cover. When he looks up, Jack is back on his feet. This time, Jack attacks like a wounded lion, putting everything he has left into the fight. He stabs Victor repeatedly, bleeding him out. Jack is also severely injured, barely hanging on. Howe helps Jack up and guides him out. Then Victor attacks one last time, stabbing Bella in the neck. As he's about to finish her, Bella remembers Jack's self-defense advice. Without hesitation, she kicks Victor in the groin and saves herself. At the exact same moment, Jack lands a final kick to Victor's head, shattering his skull like a coconut. He is dead. Howe thanks Jack for saving his daughter. Jack finally realizes Howe is a good man and never had anything to do with his family's murder. However, the real mastermind is still alive. Jack goes to Julia, who he'd locked in a room. You think you're getting away with this? He asks. He figured out she handed Bella over to the fake cop. When that failed, she had the cop killed. Julia faked being captured, but Jack saw her leave and saw the gangsters following her. Julia begs, cries, and pleads for her life. Jack is done with mercy. He turns on the gas, ties a lit lantern to a bag of drugs, and pokes a hole in the bag. The gas quickly fills the room, and the bag slowly empties. Julia's final screams of terror are heard by Jack through a microphone. The bag empties, the lantern falls, but nothing explodes. Jack just wanted her confession. The police arrive and arrest her. Just like that, the city's biggest drug mafia is completely dismantled overnight. In the final scene, Jack is overwhelmed by emotion, crying as he remembers his family. His revenge is complete. He turns himself in to the police. And that is where the story ends. I hope you guys enjoyed this movie breakdown. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.